A school principal was walking through the school corridors when a first-grade teacher stopped there, looking distressed, angry, and perplexed. "Good morning," the principal said. The teacher replied sharply, trying to hide her frustration. "Miss Fatima, I have students whose behavior is abnormal and provoking. I'm exhausted with them." The principal, surprised, asked, "In first grade? What's his problem?" The teacher explained, "He always holds students' faces when he talks to them, and when he talks to me, he gets very close to my face. I told him to keep a distance between himself and anyone he interacts with, but it's no use." After a long discussion and many details, the principal called the students. He spoke with them for over 10 minutes, but he initially paid them no attention. However, after he offered him candy, he approached shyly, placed his hand on his face, smiled, and then left. The principal felt it was necessary to call his parents. His way of communicating with peers and even his teacher was annoying and unusual. The next day, the principal was ready to receive his parents, thinking the child might be subjected to violence or something similar, and that she wouldn't easily believe them even if they denied it. The child's father arrived, looking anxious about being called, while his mother held her husband's hand calmly and steadily. At the same moment, in the administration hallway, the child rushed into his father's arms and began to feel his face and hair in the same way he did with his classmates and teacher. His father asked him, "Why did the principal call me? What did you do?" The child replied innocently, "I don't know," and buried his face between his father's hands, perhaps seeking security. It was only then that the full picture became clear to the principal. He realized how many important truths we fail to see. The parents entered and he tried to gather his scattered thoughts. The father greeted him and asked, "What's the problem? It's true I'm blind, but I see him with my heart and mind every minute, and I follow his every movement and action." The principal then realized that the child was learning to communicate with those around him from his blind father, and that he had learned deep love from his father's hands and the feel of his face. With a heart heavy with tears and a tongue that stammered before speaking, he replied, "Your son is smart and special, and we want to get to know you because you are part of his uniqueness." The principal kept repeating to himself, "How ignorant we are when we judge by appearances, and then the truth is revealed, and we are shocked by our ignorance and haste in judgment. This life doesn't come to anyone liking. We will live it with its sweetness and bitterness. So don't hurt anyone, for all hearts are full enough."